Hello, my Nollywood movie fans. All I could say is she's trapped in a loveless relationship. I'm talking about the movie If We Perish, and it's starring Maurice Sam, Sarian Martin, and Sir Chris Aquarandu. So, our movie opens up with Lillian, played by Sarian, and Don Pedro, played by Sir Chris. And they're in bed together, and apparently they just finished making love. Now, we can tell that Lillian is not feeling this, and in fact, she looks very turned off. I can't say the same for Don, because the next morning, he looks very, very pleased with himself. So then the movie takes us to Evans, played by Maurice. And might I say, he's looking like a very fine chocolate man. Well, anyway, he's handed a briefcase filled to the rim with money, and he delivers this to Don. Now, it's not clear what Evans does for Don. I mean, he's his personal assistant, but I don't know what else. And Don is very pleased with Evans and expresses to him how trustworthy he is. Now, we then see Lillian, and she's visiting her father. And this doesn't go well because her father urges her to leave because she's not supposed to be visiting him. And that's when we find out that Lillian is in some sort of forced arrangement with Don. Okay, so moving forward, Don has to go out of town for 2 weeks, and he wants Evans to move in and watch over Lillian. And Evans, he does agree. My people, when he gets to the house and Lillian and him lock eyes, it's love at first sight. And the two can't wait to get on the phone to tell their best friends how they see each other. They both feel the other one is hot. Okay, now with that being said, Evans is wondering why such a young, beautiful woman will be with such an older man. And when Lillian tries to go and see her father, of course, Evans will not allow it. And when he starts telling Lillian what he's thinking about her and why she's with Don, he gets the dirty slap of his life. But he soon regrets it. He regrets his actions when he overhears Lillian crying on the phone to her father. You know, Evans wants answers. So he wants to know why is she with Don. And when he starts hurling insults about her and her father once again, well, he gets another dirty slap. Only this time, all the heat leads to a passionate kiss. Well, after that, Evans decides he wants answers. So he hires someone to investigate Lillian. And when he confronts Lillian with his findings, that's when he finds out that Don saw Lillian on the road one day and decided he wanted her. So he hatched a plan by giving Lillian's father 10 million naira to start a business, of course. Oh, and to buy Lillian some nice things. But guess what, my people? When Lillian's father brought in the money home, he got robbed the same day by armed men. And you know what? I'm letting the cat out the bag right now by telling you, Don sent those men so that when Lillian's father couldn't pay the money back, Don would only let him off the hook if he agreed to let him marry Lillian. Now, Evans decides he needs to find some way to help Lillian, so he goes to see her father. And he does confirm that what Lillian told him was true. And when Evans returns to Lillian, he tries to comfort her and telling her everything is going to be okay. Well, my people, Lillian was so grateful that she came to Evans' room that night and offered herself to him. I mean, Evans tried his best to resist, but he eventually gave in. Well, after that night, Evans and Lillian started getting closer. They started spending a lot of time together, doing all kinds of things. And my people, they really enjoyed each other. So one day, they were out running together. And when they returned home, guess who was waiting? Don, of course. And he had a surprise for them. Because before he left, he put cameras in the house. And sure enough, it captured them in bed together. And they were both shocked. Don was so furious. I mean, he tried to beat both Lillian and Evans. But Lillian and Evans worked as a team to fight and escape the property. And they were officially on the run. Now, my people, this movie was filled with action and drama because Don was determined that he will get Lillian back and that he was going to kill Evans. But love does conquer all because regardless of what happens, Lillian and Evans will not leave each other's side. I was literally screaming for Evans and Lillian to win. I mean, this was truly a love story. And if you've ever checked out my review of Loving Samira right here on my channel, it's with Maurice and Sarian. I even say back then that their on-screen chemistry is really hot. This movie is a winner for me. And you can actually catch this movie right here on YouTube at Maurice Sam TV. So my people, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Let's talk. And remember, get your Nollywood on. Bye for now.